That's okay. We got a nice echo here. This is going to be great. Raise your hand if you are a business owner. Do we have any business owners in the room? Okay, awesome. Great. Okay, now I felt like we got to know each other right there. This is good. So I'm not sure what Leah said about me. All the good stuff, I take full ownership of that. Any of the bad stuff, I come as a perfect citizen here today. A little bit more about myself. Obviously, my entire professional career being in the fitness industry. Before that, chasing NFL dreams. I just put the 2 and 2 together. We're in Carson Wentz country over here too. Yeah, I was like, nah, South Dakota, that's Mount Rushmore. I'm in North Dakota. Like, what is cool right here? So the football program, I'm very aware of that. That's all I got here. So it's our first time here in North Dakota. I travel a lot. That's one of my hobbies. And being in Thailand and Vegas and all these other cool places, I must admit, I didn't think I'd be in Fargo, North Dakota. So give it a hand. This is good. So what I really like to talk about here today is I was sitting up in the room just kind of getting in the zone and just reflecting on the journey. It's been really fast here. We've been here for about 6.5 months now. Our exact story is, yes, I was in network marketing for 5 years, honestly more part-time. As a traditional business owner, kind of ran a gym, then graduated, sold that after a couple of years. After that kind of stressed me out and sucked all the life out of me. Then it was kind of more of a solopreneur, entrepreneur in the fitness industry, online training. It really went to the edge and back in the fitness industry. A national level competitor, really just like I turned over all the stones and rocks in the fitness industry, to say the least. So I just recently retired from the fitness industry thanks to World Global Network. And I must say that as much as I loved my clients and my most consistent time slot I had was 5:30 a.m., I must admit, as much as I love my clients, I guess I love my sleep more. So getting able to wake up whenever I want, 31 years old, my goal was always to retire by 30. I've always been like a big dreamer. Retire by 30. My idea of retirement is just being able to work by choice. You can only sit on the beach for so long, drink so many Mai Tais. So just being able to do something you're passionate about and really, truly not being tied to maybe a paycheck or a client schedule for you to feed your family. So we recently just did that at 31 years old. It was like 2 days after my birthday, just here at World Global Network. As a business owner, even as a trainer, literally 6.5 months ago, I was making $3,000 a month. Now, full income disclosure at worldgn.com. I see a lot of Facebook Lives over here. But this is the truth. And I didn't even know how bad it was until we just graduated. I literally just realized my old reality just about a couple of weeks ago when I was talking to my mentor. He's like, man, you got to really start telling people the truth about your story. It's powerful. I said, all right, well, what is it, So literally 6.5 months ago, I was making $3,000 a month. And literally in 6.5 months now, it really happened our first time in 9 weeks to hitting double president, which long story short, yada, yada, yada. It is $500,000 in sales a week in product sales. We sell products here. It'd be illegal if we didn't sell anything, okay? So it was $500,000 in product sales and over $26,000 a week. So I really come to you humbly, not from a big rap sheet. I didn't have a big fancy Rolodex of a bunch of six-figure earners. I really truly built it organic. People ask, did you bring over a downline? I'm like, well, we was making $500 a month. That was like 1 week in 5 years of my last company, so there wasn't a downline to bring over, to be perfectly honest with you guys. So we have a lot of stars once you start doing some homework about some of our leaders that I get to call my good friends and partners here at World. We're not one of them, but we're getting to experience a big platform right now. So I get really passionate about coming to literally anywhere that the leadership will dictate that where I can go travel to. So here we are now in Fargo. Hey, there we go. So I just get really excited because my wife and I, we represent, what we feel like we represent is that the fact that regular people, hardworking people can come in and literally transform their lives, not just by theory, using network marketing as a method of distribution and an efficient way of business, okay? So we got a lot of newbies in the room, so I think it's important to maybe address some of the elephant in the room before we start to undress why we're winning so much and why this opportunity here at World Global is truly one of a lifetime. So network marketing, man, let's be honest, multi-level marketing, direct sales, when someone brings those words or maybe hits that link in your inbox, is that a positive or a negative feeling more often than not? Positive or negative? Negative. It's true, right? But from a factual basis, right? And we all have bad teachers, we got bad doctors, we got bad insurance agents. That doesn't mean they're all bad. So unfortunately, a lot of our experience that comes first to mind is maybe what we like to call maybe people who didn't take it as seriously, or better yet, I like to say amateurs. Okay? So there's a big difference. And the reason why you're going to experience a lot of the maybe not so professional method of doing business is because it's just so simple to get involved. In fact, most people get involved in network marketing just to be happy customers, to be perfectly honest with you. And happy customers, they see all the buzz and they decide to maybe give this business thing a try. Or more importantly, they treat it like a hobby. So then you're getting hobby results and you're having hobby experiences which turn into, more negative over positive, okay? So maybe today, I take a huge responsibility because maybe today is the first time that you will have ever really gotten to listen to someone who really treats this as a profession. 31 years old, like I said, and we were serious about this from the very, very beginning. I had one of my friends, a good friend of mine, asked me just a couple days ago, man, Seville, I see you guys are doing everything. Did you really think you'd be making this type of money this fast? And I said, yes, I did. Not because I thought that I was that good, but I just knew what to look for, which is what I'm going to translate to you guys here today, okay? So a little bit more about network marketing from a history standpoint. Has anyone ever heard of Avon? The company Avon, right? Could you guess how old Avon is as a company? Guess. 50 years, guess. 100, guess. 131 years old. This industry of network marketing is literally over 100 years old. 100, okay? So from a global revenue base, just this last year, the industry of network marketing, direct sales, multi-level marketing, Herbalife, Amway, all the household names that come to mind, okay, New Skin, whatever, all right? It's all in the industry of network marketing. It totals $183 billion in global revenue. 183 with a B, billion dollars. The growth rate of network marketing is actually growing faster than the global economy here today, period. Not only faster than US GDP, but literally the entire world. Okay, so from a factual basis, it's not going anywhere. Okay, in fact, when you really understand this moment that we're in 2017, you'll start to realize that this is literally the greatest time ever that it's been to get involved in a network marketing opportunity. Okay, simply because of those things that we have over here that are in my face, these cell phones. Hey, what's up? Front row. Oh, this is my cell phone. Hold on a second. Back it up. Hold on. Here we go. So network marketing, it's literally it's an industry that's absolutely on fire, and just a little bit more when you unpack it here in the U.S. is that it's about $36 billion of the global revenue. 5 years ago, when I got involved in network marketing, I didn't know what it was. I just figured that, hey, I'm gonna. Oh, hello. Hey, there we go. Hey, there we go. I was getting really loud though. That was good. I don't know if I can keep that up. So 5 years ago, when I got involved in network marketing, I didn't know what it was. I just wasn't aware. I figured, hey, I promote the supplements to my clients. They pay me. This seems fair for once. So got involved, had a little bit of success, and this was the one stat that really woke me up. I'm a huge sports fan. Do we got any huge sports fans in the room? Sports fans? Hockey, football, NBA? No? Oh, okay. All right. That's cool. North Dakota. All right. Hockey, Justin, you like hockey, don't you? Is that what you said? Is this a hockey country? Where are we at? Yes. Good night. All right. All right, here we go. So in the U.S. alone, it's a $36 billion industry in the U.S. Okay, so if we have any NFL or NBA or MLB fans, that's more than the total revenue of our three major sports here in the U.S. It's a $36 billion industry that is more money combined than the three major sports leagues here in the U.S. Maybe you're as silent as I was, and really for me, I said, whoa, I don't know a damn thing about this industry. I need to hurry up and I need to get schooled up. right? Because I'm over here just selling on Facebook. That's cool, but I don't like not knowing what I'm doing. I don't know about you guys. So as soon as I found out, I became a student for the last 5 years, okay? So despite my paycheck not matching my knowledge, I'll be honest, I've been this knowledgeable about the industry for a while now, just because I've read the books and put in the work and all those things like that. So understanding that point, in network marketing as well here in the U.S., actually on a global basis, it's about 80% female, okay? So it's about 80% female, which is good. There's one of my diamonds in our organization. She's a lawyer. Hey, Michelle, what up? And her real passionate reason why she loves network marketing, she was the biggest skeptic. She was a pain in the butt as well. I get to say that publicly and online again, because she wanted all the detailed questions, all the details, the patents, the this, the da-da-da-da-da-da. And once she finally went to an event and she got her breakthrough that she needed, she's one of the biggest advocates in our organization. Never done network marketing, was really successful there. But really, her testimony is that, she came from big corporate America, dealing with these large corporations in a male-dominated industry. She's a crane, like accidents and, crane industry, whatever you do. And just really experienced just not getting paid her full worth in a male-dominated industry. So, I'll be honest, for me, that was the first time I had someone in my inner circle that had really felt like that. So I said, wow, that's so true. So it's an industry that truly levels the playing field. In network marketing, because you can join at such a low level, you can literally be from jail or Yale, as we say. Okay, so that's the good and the bad, right? So it truly does level the playing field. It's 80% female. In the U.S., it's about 77% female. But if you unpack the U.S. stats, it's about 80% millennials represent the network marketers here in the United States alone. Okay, so your millennials they're representing a lot of the new wealth that's being generated in network marketing. Okay, it's still heavily dominated by females. But why do you think that millennials are experiencing a lot of success in network marketing here today? Any guesses? Technology. Text ninjas. Right? I mean, it's just faster. It's just faster and easier to share information. Right? We're literally on our phones like, I don't know what the stats are, a lot, right? Over 50% of the time, pretty much. So that's really exciting because honestly it just represents a trend. So if you're obviously not a millennial, you're like, well, I can't do this. Or it's just a sign, right? It's just a sign. With obviously the rising debt that's going on, people are having to turn to other options to generate some income, and people are turning to network marketing. It's never been easier to do that, okay? Now in the network marketing space, 80% of the companies are health and wellness and skincare. Potions, lotions, and makeups. Okay? I think you could think of your Facebook timeline right now. And you can think of one of your friends that's, selling some magic skincare or magic pills or weight loss or magic shake, So not saying that those aren't good companies, because frankly there's some multi-million-dollar companies in those spaces, but it's just a little crowded. Let me just put it like that. Okay? This is coming from a fitness guy, so I get to make all the nutrition jokes all day long, okay? You still value those things, but we're talking about a financial opportunity and the biggest upside. That's my message here, okay? So in a crowded conversation in network marketing where most people are promoting pretty much the same thing with the arguments pretty much the same. No, our science is better. No, our science is better. No, we have Dr. So-and-so, and they say it's better. Pretty much the end of the discussion. I did that for like 5 years. My biggest argument for literally 5 years, I just realized you don't know until you get out of the bad relationship, right? My biggest argument for 5 years that I literally, to my soul, would sell and believed and was passionate about was that, we had a magic cleanse and our source was grass-fed. Hell, I went to Sprouts the other day, grass-fed whey. So like things are changing, right? Things are changing. Every company has also skincare and weight loss. Surprise, surprise. So here at World Global Network, we're the first network marketing company that has a product in wearable technology. That's as long as I'll talk about the network marketing industry, because to be honest with you, we're not competing in the network marketing space. We have literally no competition. So we're not that foolish to be like, all right, cool, we won. We're done innovating. So we're not even trying to compete with network marketing companies. So when you look at That's good. I like that we don't even have the slides. That's good. Where's Leah? That's good.
Right here, what's that?
No, that's good. That one wearable tech, that's like the only slide. Don't even worry about it. It's cool. It's cool. I kept the suspense the whole day. So as I'm talking though, this literally is the only slide that I need, because this one, I'm low key a numbers guy. I felt like the word that came to mind today is I feel like I've graduated. I'm turned into like an economics guy, because the thing I love about numbers is that numbers literally, they don't lie to you. They don't care about what your opinion is. They don't care about your feelings. They don't care about your understanding. They literally just paint a picture for you. So when we're talking about the industry of wearable technology, she'll pull it up, don't worry. Stay focused here. Stay focused here. Take the pressure off of Leah. There's no Leah, there's nothing on the board right now, okay? Here, watch the wrist. So wearable technology. So wearable tech, according to Forbes, just this last year, sold 123 million pieces. They're all looking at the screen. I'm trying to get their eyes. So wearable tech sold 123 million pieces, okay? Oh, there we go, nice. So currently holds a $14 billion valuation. It's a new, but it's an emerging trend, okay? So wearable tech, 14 billion, 123 million pieces were sold. By the year 2020, 2.5 years, the industry is going to triple. It's going to go to over 411 million pieces sold. Okay, bringing it to a $34 billion industry. Now, for me, I was a Fitbit snob, I'll be honest with you. Fitbit snob, steps and heart rate, I needed a little bit more than that. I'm pretty self-aware, you know, I'm really big on all that with my clients and all that stuff in the past. So I needed a little bit more value for me to be excited about. My parents are overweight, but they were excited because they got a Fitbit. I mean, it changed nothing for them. I was like, yeah, whatever. So I was kind of anti-Fitbits, I'll be honest. But when I'm looking at this from a business standpoint, I realized a few things. Is that technology doesn't slow down. Technology doesn't go backwards. Technology doesn't wait for you or me to understand how it works for it to change the world as we know it almost overnight. True or false? True. And when you look around at some of the world's most explosive companies in the world today, they're in the technology space. Facebook, Twitter, you follow me? Uber, Airbnb, Tesla. I don't know if you guys saw about it, was it 3 or 4 weeks ago? Amazon purchased Whole Foods, 13.7 billion with a V. The signs are literally all around you that technology is literally changing the world faster than you know it. Faster than you know it. We got a quarter of the room that raised their hand as business owners. These are the facts. What is it? Mortar and brick is being replaced by order and click. It is. It is. And if you're a business owner and you don't have an online presence, you're going to pay for it. It's true. Undeniable. And if you don't have some way to have an online resource for your business, then you're just not maximizing everything that you can in the marketplace. Because that's where consumer behavior is going. Everything is being purchased. A lot of things are being purchased online. So the other 5%, like I put this all in the 5% for me because I'm going to get to some of the most important things but product timing in the marketplace is very, very important. There's 2 things you need to be looking for and listening for. I'll give you a cheat sheet as I continue to talk to you, okay? The product timing in the marketplace. Timing in the marketplace. There's a lot of good products out there is the truth. But what is the timing of the product in the marketplace? Okay, we just had a fun conversation about a crowded, saturated market in network marketing. There's very good products out there. There's products literally all around us. Go home. There's products everywhere in your home. That doesn't mean that you should attach your financial upside in your future to any product out there. Okay? So the timing is important. If anyone tells you that timing isn't important, you need to end that conversation. That's not a very good businessman or businesswoman. That's not true. Okay? If you don't believe me, go try to create Facebook. See how that works out. Go try to create Uber. See how that works out for you. Okay? So timing is very important. The second one, I'll give you a cheat sheet. I said I'd give you a cheat sheet. Is leadership. Is leadership. Who are you learning from? Who are you learning from? Because you can have the greatest product with the most awesome company, but if you just get signed up with Jesse from down the block because you guys grew up together, and Jesse has no direct line to someone who knows what they're doing, you guys are both going to be broke. Nothing will change if you don't have a direct lineage to proven winners that know what they're doing. Okay? Just trying to stay with what I'm saying. That's cool. You can keep it on the slide if you want to. I was just kind of, don't worry about it. Rachel's the only one that can read my mind. If my wife is here, she knows what I'm going to say, so she can bounce. I don't want to watch you torture yourself in the crowd like this every single time. That's okay. The wearable tech one, that's very important. That's the one right there. You're good. Don't worry. I'll cue you up there for the it's okay. So here at World Global Network, just to give you some more facts, because we want to have a good time, but I do want to give you some facts and tracks to run on, okay? So World Global Network, we're a 6-year-old company. We're 6 years old, just had our 6-year-old birthday a couple of months ago. We're a publicly traded company as well too. So WRMT being our ticker symbol. Write that down for those of you that are taking notes, WRMT. Now, I'm no financial expert, can't give you any advice, but you might want to check out the history of how we're doing with the stock. It's very exciting. When we joined 6.5 months ago, the shares were about $1.60. We've reached several times peaks of $24 a share, and they stabilize around $16 to $20 a share. Very exciting. We're getting ready to move to the NASDAQ. That's very exciting news of what's going on. So you have a true chance to, opportunity to build some true wealth, along with, of course, on the front end of the compensation plan, all that as well too. So that's very exciting. So, when you get questions, typically, well, is that a pyramid scheme? Listen, Bob, we're a publicly traded company. Sit down. Listen to the rest of the presentation. It's very exciting. So that's why we're attracting a lot of quality professionals that would never touch network marketing, but because we're in technology and we're public, that's the first major check mark. That means that we're debt-free, all of our financials are transparent, and moving to the NASDAQ is very exciting as well too, okay? So that's a really big deal. We actually are 9 months, we're about 9 months into the launch here of the United States. Matter of fact, we started here in the US with the Helo and now have grown all the way around the world. So you truly have a unique window where you are ground floor, which ground floor usually has a two-sided, double-edged sword, right, of exciting opportunity but instability, to be honest with you, right? Depends on how you look at it, right? But you're with a 6-year-old publicly traded company, that's also top 100 in the DSA. The DSA is the Direct Selling Association. There are thousands, tens of thousands of network marketing companies. I was just refreshing up on one of my favorite books. There's only less than 500 companies that are actually a part of the DSA, that actually invest the money to be a part of, obviously, a governing body that really rates and keeps track of companies like that as well too. So we're one of the only 20 that have a triple A+ rating. A triple A+ rating on the DSA. So these are the rest of your check marks if you know what to look for. So let me speed up this research for all my researchers out there, okay? So 6-year-old company, publicly traded, triple A+ rating. Also for 2 years in a row, we're inside of the top 100. So we're inside of the top 100, and for 2 years in a row, we've hit 150 million in sales. And really, we're just getting started as well too. So you can see this recipe is getting kind of spicy right now, right? It's really exciting when you look at some of the pillars that are behind when we get into the actual product and the opportunity and everything too. So if you also looked, and I won't torture Leah to show you the other picture, but if you Googled top 100 network marketing income earners, okay, there's over 115 million people that participate in network marketing, by the way. Okay, there's well over 115 million people. Over 10% of the top 100 income earners are from World Global Network. And you don't know how many calls that I get from people that are looking for opportunities, and where do they look? They go on businessforhome.org, they look up the top 100, and they're smart, and they look for companies they haven't heard of. Why? Because there's a lot of opportunity there. Yeah, sure, you're going to see some people from, we can say it, Amway, right? But that was from 50 years ago that they got started. The opportunity bell curve is not the same, to be fair, despite them being a multi-billion dollar company. So we get the phone calls literally all day long for people. The only difference between me having 5 years experience and a lot of the newbies in the room is that you might not know what to look for. So I'm trying to give you the cheat sheet as we go forward here, okay? So clearly with World Global Network, when we talk about that we're very first to market, as I said, we're the first network marketing company that has a product in wearable tech. So no one can ever say, hey Ashley, man, I tried that technology company, it didn't work out for me. No one can say that because no one has ever had this opportunity before. Now that's really, really exciting because no one has ever had this opportunity, which is why it's one of the greatest opportunities ever for regular people because there's absolute fortunes to make in technology. So we're the very first. Now, how are we doing in the smart band category? Let's kind of get to that side of it, the most exciting thing. Because I did say we're not really worried about the network marketing industry right now. There's literally no competition. Will there be? Yes, for sure. You don't stay alone forever, right? But in the network marketing space, currently, when you think of your brand recognition, your Fitbits, your Garmin's, your Samsung, your Apple Watch, when you look at just from a results standpoint, she found that one. Hey, girl. Yeah. She'll read my mind. That's good. So from a results standpoint, through the first 2 quarters, we actually are number 4 in the entire smart band category right now. Number 4. Fitbit, Garmin, Samsung, and then World Global Network. We've sold over 500,000 units pretty much out of our pre-launch and pre-sales. We just finally got all of our devices out. We now have our customer service. We just finished launching that department up over in Provo, Utah. Our U.S. headquarters is in Miami. We really have produced some pretty, frankly, amazing results, really just getting started. That was pretty much part of phase 1. Now, when we talk about the product, I told you that I was kind of an anti-Fitbit guy despite the success that they had, simply because of a value standpoint of someone who obviously, health and wellness, I have a master's and all that stuff like that. That was my true passion, so still is. So with the Helo LX, in a 2-minute commercial, I got it right away. And that's the cool part too. So anyways, this is the first smart band that is focused on healthcare. Okay, we're talking blood pressure, EKG, your mood, your energy, your breath rate. Okay, has a SOS button that you can double tap for safety. Double tap this, and GPS drops your location to your loved ones from their smartphone, gives a text message and an email alert instantly. So, whether that emotional, whatever comes to your mind, you're thinking of your kids, maybe you're thinking of your aging parents, your aging grandparents. My wife's a flight attendant, so we spend a lot of time away from each other. So that was actually one of the first features that I was like, yeah, I want it. Babe, we're one of these. That was it for me. Our largest population here in North America is not our millennials, as cool as we think we are. It's our baby boomers. So that's a huge demographic to have a product that can solve a problem there as well. In fact, there's products that simply do Life Alert alone for about $45 a month. Okay, from what we found through our research and everything also. So that's very exciting, and that's just what we currently have right now. It is official. I told you guys, maybe some of you have listened before, and now we're moving into our clinical stages. It is very, very true. This will be the first non-invasive blood sugar monitor as well. We filed 2 patents also with our blood sugar monitoring and also with blood alcohol. We'll be able to do blood alcohol. We acquired the company also for that technology as well. Now, if we slow it down and we just think about that alone, the healthcare side, the corporate wellness side of me, every part of me, if we capture literally 1% of just the U.S. diabetics, because it's about 1 in 10 of the entire world's population that suffer from diabetes, if we captured 1% of the U.S. diabetics that said, I want to try it, I'll try that product one time, it's $2 billion just from 1% of the U.S. diabetics. I didn't even get to the part with what we're actually shooting for, which is very low. As you can see, and you can read a slide, our goal was actually to capture 3% market share. 3% market share. 3%, not 90% like Nike, not 92% like Apple in the mobile industry. 3% because distribution method or network marketing. At 3%, we want to capture 12 million devices out of that 411 million. Remember the original projections from Forbes. We want 12. $3 billion company, which we pay out 50% of the revenue. Network marketing. How much of that do you want to be shifted or redirected towards your family's backyard? That's all. That's all. Now, based off just the current features and what is also coming with the blood glucose, raise your hand if you think that 3% is a very realistic, obtainable goal. Raise your hand, honestly. I mean, if you actually studied the wearable devices that are being sold right now, the truth is all of them are selling. And they all pretty much do the same basic thing. So what if you had a product that is truly disrupting healthcare? Because what I know also, coming from my space that I came from, all your major corporations, they're turning to wearables in efforts to lower their healthcare costs. So big business is going there. And then clearly, the regular consumers like us, we're in the consumer market, just look around. Now that I've told you that, you can see Fitbits, Apple Watches everywhere. They're everywhere. So people are buying this anyway. So when we talk about we have a relevant product, I'm not having to train you on being a product expert, because literally in a 2-minute video, people will say, I want it. Or they'll say, I don't. Either way, there's not a whole trial on convincing them to go left or right. Either way. And that's the most exciting, because to me, the true definition of selling is that I literally need to convince you to move over here to this side of the room right now. I need to tell you why, yada, 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 and all those things like that. It literally does take that part out of it, which is really exciting. So it's safe to say that not only, oh, and I forgot the last numbers, that's truly mind-blowing, is that just with our current progress so far, we're at 5.3% market share. We're at 5.3% market share currently. We're on pace to hit 1.5 million devices this year. We'll be on track to move into second place as well also. If you follow the stocks or follow anything with Fitbit, are they going up or are they going down? They're going down. It's just innovation, that's all. That's all. So it's just exciting when you realize that we're talking about a trend in technology. Okay, we're talking about a powerful trend. Now every industry has a bell curve that starts down here and then it skyrockets on the way up. Remember when you started hearing about cleanses, and now literally every company has like a cleanse. I mean, seriously, I came from one. I mean, really, every single one. But when they were first, they made a lot of money, helped a lot of people, changed a lot of lives. It's true. But they were first. So that's part of the moment that we have here as well, too. The third part is our partnership with Toshiba. A little bit everywhere, Leah. Just stay right there in that seat, okay? Stay right there. It's good. She's like, do I need to run up there now? So the third part is that we're partnered with Toshiba. I was reading one of my favorite books. It's been a few years. It's called The 4-Year Career by Richard Bliss Brooke. It really maps out basically the value of your network marketing residual income that you produce versus what you'd have to pretty much have liquid in the bank and everything in real estate. It does a nice little basic translation of the value of a network marketing business. And it said specifically in there, you should stay away from startup companies unless they're over 5 years old, they've reached over 150 million, or they're partnered with a big brand. And so that's exciting because our third point is that we're partnered with Toshiba. Toshiba, 100 years old, worth nearly $54 billion. We actually use the Toshiba Applied processor as well. That's our chipsets in the devices. And that's really exciting because they've never partnered with a 5-6-year-old network marketing company. So from an efficiency standpoint, from an accuracy standpoint, from all in the room that all of us instantly become inventors, and you're like, I need to see some third-party identification. I just think that we all can agree that Toshiba has a lot more to lose and reputation-wise in the technology space than regular people like us. is that's the research quickly that I did. I'm so glad that I did. So our CEO, Fabio Galdi, our CEO, Fabio Galdi, definitely write that name down. He's our CEO, and his entire resume has been in the technology space. I had the pleasure of meeting Fabio 4 days into the business when we got involved, and our headquarters is down in Miami. And he introduced one of the first touchscreen LCD PCs into the market. Nice, they can't read, it's cool. So he also created one of the largest internet service providers in Europe as well also. Fabio's 43 years old, and his entire life's work is literally in this company. And he's on the front end of the creation side with the algorithms which create the technology, which is really awesome. So he's definitely in the trenches with us. A lot of people ask, well, if it's so good, then why wouldn't they just sell it to Toshiba then? Why wouldn't they just sell it then? Fabio's true story, from a business standpoint, he's like, there's no more efficient way to move a product to the market than through network marketing. But the real story that he shared with us in Thailand, as Leah was there and everything, and Justin was there, is that his father actually worked the 40-40 plan, traditional job, and right after retirement, about 3 years later, he actually passed away early from diabetes, went blind. It was not pretty. And long story short, he just got to see, obviously, a man that he loved trade his entire life to a corporation, and he didn't get to enjoy his final years and everything also. So he's really passionate about staying true to the network marketing model, really thinking of the distributors first. As presidents and above, we literally were in LA a few months ago, and we had a supercar program. I don't know if you guys heard about that or saw the pictures. They literally gave out Lamborghinis and Rolls Royces to those who qualified for it, like literally title in hand, paid for in cash. Never been done in network marketing ever. Never ever been done. So we're talking President's Council. He's like, well, what do you think we should do next? I can't even do an Italian accent. It's huge. But we said, yeah, let's get a private jet. Just kind of kidding. And now we have an unlimited private jet program as well too, literally right now, that you can have unlimited access for 12 months to a private jet. So listen, he's really about just truly doing things in an unorthodox way that truly just make a statement. It's a world-class company. Everything about this company is world-class as well too. And it starts with Fabio as well also. So number 4 is our very simple systems. So all this sounds great, but I know some of you are thinking, how the heck do you go from $500 a week to selling $500,000 a week in sales? How does one man do that? How is that even possible? Yeah, right. What's the deal, right? So the coolest part about it is that we have very simple systems. We have a 2-minute video, we have a 5-minute video, and we have 30-minute webinars that are scheduled twice a day for 7 days a week. 2-minute video, a 5-minute video, and 30-minute webinars that are scheduled twice a day for 7 days a week. Lily, a friend of mine yesterday, hey Seville, man, I'm ready to talk, man. We need to get together. I said, you need to get on this webinar tonight at 8:30, and let's talk right after that. Can you watch this 2-minute video right now? He said yes. Got on the webinar, and then we just connected after Zoom, and we did what could have been postponed for a week. It could have took 2 hours at a coffee shop. We did it right then and there, and him and his girlfriend are getting started with us also. So it's just faster. It's just faster. It's a 2-minute video. It's a 5-minute video. It's a 30-minute webinar that at any point you could not waste my time and you can tell me no. Let me be honest with you. Yours too. Well, they said no. What do I do? I'm like, you thank them for their time. I mean, it's really cool. Well, watch the video. What do I do? I'm like, means they're probably not interested. So every step of the way, you're getting to, I like to say, I teach my leaders to pre-qualify your prospects for your time, because you're in charge. We have the technology company. I mean, really. So it's pretty cool because truly you can build this from the pockets of your life. Of course, most people go part-time. In fact, we built most of our result. This is my 4th week going full-time. We built all this part-time. We did all of it part-time, and I was still running the business. I just retired the business a month ago. Wife still flying. So truly, it's not built off the backbone of home presentations. Yes, we're here in Fargo, and it's a beautiful, beautiful city. But it's not built off of hotel meetings. It's just not, this isn't what it's built for. Okay, I like to raise the hands and see who the guests are for sure. I care about you guys, but I'll be real, I'm not here for the guests. Whoa. I'm here to develop the leaders. That's why we do these. Just so we can actually slow it down, get to know the leadership here, some of the new team members that are coming on. We got 3 diamonds in the room, and all of you guys are in their organization. Okay, there's some new guests here, that's awesome. Hey, we want you to get involved, we'll give you some options at the end, but I really came here to get to know and uncover like the leaders. We literally build this from our smartphone and webinars. Now when you get that, that's very exciting. Those of you that are like, well, I don't know how to use technology. Well, you didn't know how to drive at one point too, did you? I mean, really. So you're not having to be maybe an ingredient expert. You're not having to be a fitness expert. You're not having to be uber, beautiful with like a face transformation with a skincare style. I don't know. Like I just was used to for 5 years, me having to be the smartest guy in the room and get up there and explain to you about science and walk you through science lab and da-da-da-da-da-da, and here you go, get started. And that would be great. We'd get some people started, but it would never duplicate. And no one else would ever have success. So the power of network marketing is you don't just do what works, you do what duplicates. So systems are everything. The system stands for save you time, energy, and money. I told you. All this stuff that, by the way, I am regurgitating to you, I learned. I didn't know jack about technology. Fitness guy, you know what I mean? I just told you I didn't even use the damn Fitbit. To be honest with you, right? Then I was like, oh, this one actually does stuff that matters. Okay, I'm in. How do you make money? Help more people. Baby boomers. There's some things that I knew as truth already, right? So that's what's exciting when you realize that you don't have to be a technology expert. You don't have to wear, pretty fly suit with fresh new shoes, the whole thing. Like, you just don't have to be this guy. I mean, you really don't. You don't have to get up in front of the room and speak. You don't even have to do the presentations because our diamonds and above, we do the presentations for you. So I knew the value of when I got involved. I took a look on a Wednesday night. There's a college friend who sent me the video. Let me put it like this. He hadn't made more money than me as an entrepreneur. So typically, I wouldn't take him seriously on offers. Liked him as a guy, as a friend, as a person, respected him always. I hadn't seen him in 10 years, still taking his phone calls because I liked him as a person. But business-wise, it wasn't my first choice to take advice from. Let me put it like that. Okay? So I looked anyway, a week later, because I was in Hawaii. And he said, can you look at this 2-minute video? I said, what are you trying to sell me? And he goes, just look at the video. It's only 2 minutes. I said, man, bro, I'm in Hawaii right now getting engaged, man. Next week, if it's important, follow up with me. So he did. And I watched the 2-minute video. And I pressed play. And piqued my interest. Then I watched the 5-minute video. And piqued my interest. And he texted me and he said, did you have any questions? And I said, hell yeah, I got some questions. You better put me on the phone with somebody in charge. That was it. And he puts me on the phone with Rumasio Fulcher. I didn't know who he was. Neither do you when I said that name. You're like, who? Rumasio? But I looked him up. Google's your friend. Right? So it took 30 seconds for me to see a resume, and I knew the recipe already, because I had heard these stories before. Ground floor company, unique product, proven young winner. Oh, I'm not missing this train. So I said, well, what do we got to do? Sorry, sir. Sorry I mispronounced your name. I was really rude, but what do you got going on? And he said, well, get on the webinar tonight, and then let's talk. So when I got on the webinar, I saw 41 people on the webinar. Little did he know, for the last 3 years in my last health and wellness company, I did all the presentations for multi-million-dollar organizations that weren't mine. But I never invited a single guest because it was awkward for me to invite my millennial friends to a hotel meeting. This is weird. But I don't mind speaking. So I never had any guests to the meetings. But I'd always get up there and do the song and dance, and it'd be good, and that's what we were about. And we just never had any guests there. So I saw the value of 41 people on a Wednesday night. I saw 400. Better yet, I saw 4,000. The same 30 minutes from home. So I knew the value of the webinar system. We had a 5-minute coaching call, and that was it after I got signed up. He said, well, because I said, I want mentorship from you. I'm in if you mentor me. I was a tough guy. Made a bunch of money before, $500. You owe me. No, I am. So he taught me a lesson that very first day, and he said, you know, Seville, there's a lot of people who ask me that for mentorship, and there's 2 things that qualify people for my time. Number 1 is your character. Number 2 is your production. Number 1 is your character. Number 2 is your production. As a businessman, hell, as a trainer, I just had poured a lot of good energy into the wrong people. I'm Mr. Save Everybody. That's just like my personality type. So I instantly got taught a lesson, and then I said, he's definitely going to know my name, and my family's not going to get left behind. So there was a contest to put 8 family packs in the system within 3 days. It was a week, but we got in on a Friday. We had 3 days to get it done. I knew we'd get mentoring from him, Chad and Tina Chong. They're number 8 in the whole world now. Their parents, 60-some years old. They don't use Facebook. They're number 4 in the whole world, by the way, $1.2 million a month. So I knew the value of getting in the room with the mentors. So that was it. So we got 9 packs in the system. And that's how the journey started. And from there, do you think that your vision would get stretched when you're down those type of high producers? That's exactly what happened. This business is actually 90% mentality and philosophy, 10% X's and O's. The good news is I do have some X's and O's for those of you who choose to stick around, all that good stuff. But a lot of the value that I'll be talking about is what was transferred up here and in here. It really was. How else can you explain someone who I already told you, I read all the damn books about the industry, I knew all the facts and some of the how-tos, but we didn't produce any results, and over here, really from tragic to magic. How else can you explain it? It's up here and in here from world-class people that are literally breaking every record in the industry right now. That's how it all happened. So, let me finish up with the factors here. Let me get to the good stuff. This is good. Okay. Do you have that slide there, by the way? So I want to give you a couple of options here. I want to just cover this just for housekeeping, to be honest with you. I want to give you a few options. Oh, you got the video too? Look at that. They don't need the video. I am the video today. So I want to give you a few options here just to do my diligence with the guests, as I said. And I want to show you how to get started, and then, of course, separate you into some categories so you guys all can get served, whether it's questions or you decide to join us in the mission or wherever that you are here today, okay? And I want to take a small break to help answer any questions if you guys have some. And then after that, we'll be doing some training where I'll kind of get a little bit more into the detail of the X's and O's. All of you are welcome to stay, by the way, whether you choose to get involved or not. So I just want to kind of get this stuff out of the way before I get off on emotional trail here, so it's really good. So, and I will kind of fill in the blanks because we do have some new packages, some additions that are being made to these starting, when's the 11th? Is that tomorrow? Yeah. It's tomorrow. Nice. It'll hit the website tomorrow, okay? So, you can blame it on me. I didn't tell Leah the new slides. It's cool. So, if you just wanted to be a customer, if you said this mission is great, support the person who invited me here today, I just want to be a customer, business sounds awesome, but you know, that's cool, we'll be a customer. The first option is, it's actually $349. So you're going to get one of our Helos. You're going to get one of our band sets as well. The band sets have 5 color band options. I went with the matching black today, but they do have blue, like purple. Oh, there you go. Hey, Vanna White. There we go. You want to strut the aisle? You good? Hey, there you go.
All right.
That's good. Ooh, yeah. Okay, so that's the single band set at $349. You get one of these and you get one of those. And that one, you can make a little bit of money there too. That's at 10% of the total team sales and $200,000 on the weekly max as well too. You get a free website, all the same perks, 10%, $200,000 weekly max. Okay? If you say, man, I really like what you're talking about here with the business upside and I want to get serious about that. It all takes hard work, by the way. So you just want to be, you know, properly compensated for the hard work that it's going to take anyway. The premium pack. The premium pack has 6 Helos in it. It has 6 of the band sets. It also comes with 6 of our BioZen as well too, for free. Our BioZen is our product that helps reduce what's called electrosmog. Definitely write that down for those of you that are taking notes. It's called electrosmog. If you put that in on YouTube, you can get some very good educational little series on the dangers of electrosmog. That's the radiation that's given off by our mobile devices and electronics. It now is official. That's an actual scientific term. Obviously, you know, we're in the information age, so we're more connected to our mobile devices than ever. So those of you who you've had House of Cards binges or video games or whatever, and you're literally just staring at your screen, you get that little migraine. Lowers your sleep quality. You know, turn off your damn cell phones before you go to bed. You're looking at those, and you know all those things. It lowers your sleep quality. It's really dangerous for your DNA over the long haul as well. Really bad for your kids, as their new best friends are now iPads and cell phones and everything also. So BioZen helps reduce that radiation that's given off from your mobile devices as well. So you get 6 free there as well, okay? It's at $19.99, like I said, 6 free BioZen, that's the addition on that pack. That it also makes you eligible for a 600,000 weekly max and 20% of the total team sales. The family pack. The family pack, you're actually going to get 4 of our Helos and 4 of our band sets and 4 of our BioZen as well also. So same benefits, 200,000 on the weekly max, 20% of the total team sales as well also. What do you do with the extra ones? So you wear 1, you wear 2, you can sell the other 2 to customers who just want to be customers. Right? To customers who just want to be customers at full retail value to make your profit investment back on those. And so that is a one-time purchase. The monthly overhead, just to keep it super simple for you, how much does it cost to actually do the business every single month? No, you're not doing that. It's $59. It's $59 a month. So you tell me, what business can you do that for $59 a month, you can produce millions and millions in revenue, and you can ship to 195 countries. There's only 196, by the way. We ship everywhere but North Korea. Be my guest if you want to be an innovator over there. Okay, 195, like I said. So, it's a global opportunity. It's a global opportunity, okay? So, for those of you who decide, you're in 3 categories. So just to keep this super simple, less awkward for your host, you're just like, this is where just to let you know, so you're either an A, B, or C, okay? So you're an A, B, or you're C. If you're a C, that means no, I'm not interested. Thank you for the invite, I'm good. If you're C, that's okay, we still love you anyway. Definitely give the person who's invited you here, give them a referral of someone they can connect with like-minded that they could maybe be excited about this opportunity to team up with, okay? If you're a B, B means you have some questions. Maybe you want to see some information. Maybe you want to see the 2, the 5, the compensation plan in detail. Okay? That's okay too. If you're a B. And what I want to do at the very end, all my Bs, I want to talk to you guys. But if you're an A, that means that I'm in, by the way, I just need to know which pack is best for me. Okay, so we can help you select whatever pack is the best for you. Those of you who say you're A's, we're literally going to put you in as A1, A2, A3. So it really is first come, first serve. It's very simple. There's only 2 teams we build here. Yes, this is part of phase 2. We're now launching, kicking this thing off even faster because now we have so much results for you that's really exciting for the newest person that we're getting ready to, we're starting our huge push again from the leadership, definitely from my wife Rachel and us and all of our diamonds here. This is a part of we're now starting our 90-day run. Okay, before October, right, is a convention in Vegas. So we're going to be able to put you at the top of that structure. Long story short, you get more of the percentage of overrides. It's pretty simple. Those who get involved first, we're going to put you in a better position. So those of you who are